What's up, everybody, and welcome into the Cream Masterclass Real Estate Investing course. If you don't know who I am Dave Payerchin. I'm RJ Pepino's business partner, and I've completed over 1,500 real estate transactions right alongside RJ Pepino. I've been working full-time with RJ in our real estate investing business for 15 years, and I actually started my own real estate investing journey about 20 years ago when I was only 22 years old. And I'm very grateful to be the one to bring this information to you. This is going to be a full masterclass, in-depth knowledge on every aspect of our real estate investing business. We are very successful in our real estate investing dealings right now today. Every single week, we are flipping new properties, adding properties to our portfolio, buying and managing rental properties, and we have a ton of experience with really every facet of real estate. We have done Airbnbs, we have done commercial real estate, multifamily real estate. And in this course, we're going to share with you what is working now, today, and what I believe to be the most foolproof way to be successful short term and long term in real estate investing. So, as I mentioned, quick background on me. I started my real estate investing journey all the way back in 2005. I was, I think, 22 years old at that time. And what I used to do is drive around neighborhoods in Phoenix, Arizona, of all places, and find boarded up junkers. And I would track down the owner and I would put those properties into contract. And then I would go find a buyer who was willing to pay more for the property than I was in contract for. I would assign this property or assign this contract to this buyer for a spread. Quick example, let's pretend I put the property in contract for 100K. I go find a buyer for 120. The 120 cash buyer comes in with the 120. Seller gets the 100K that I promised them, and I would make that 20K spread. This is a quick example of what is called a wholesale deal. You are going to learn more about wholesaling in every facet of our real estate business. But I used to do that when I was just starting out. My very first 12 months in real estate, 22-year-old kid from Cleveland, Ohio, with no financial literacy whatsoever, I made $180,000 cash in my first 12 months doing this business. So I don't know, it's like a lottery winner. You give that amount of money to somebody with no financial literacy, and I came from a lower to middle class household. I got all that money. I completely blew it. Everybody, I went belly up. I took that money that I made my first 12 months in the real estate business because the market was extremely hot in Phoenix during those years. And I bought cars. I bought houses that I shouldn't have bought. I was taking out second and third mortgages against properties. I had no idea what I was doing, everybody. And it led me into bankruptcy. So I started my real estate investing journey in 2005. I was completely bankrupt by 2007, and I was licking my wounds, and it was a very humbling experience for me. After I went through that failure, I went back to what I knew how to do, and that was waiting tables at Applebee's. I still carry with me today the food service card in my wallet to remind me that I was willing to do whatever it takes to kind of lick my wounds and get back on my feet. So I waited tables for years. And then I met RJ at a real estate investing seminar out in San Diego, California. We became friends. And then RJ and I started working together in about 2010, 2011. We started doing many different types of deals, mostly like buy and hold. We started raising private money together, and we did very well. We started accumulating rental properties, and years went on, and we did many deals. And here was my second set of failures here was with RJ. As we scaled our business, we grew our business too fast, too soon. And, a lot of that had to do with ego. A lot of that had to do with shiny object syndrome. We saw other people out there. We were comparing ourselves to other real estate investing companies. And we just started building up a team and building up a staff and increasing expenses, right? And we didn't do it very smart. And we came very close to completely going belly up once again. But we did have the wherewithal to completely turn things around. And since doing that, we've actually lowered our expenses massively. We figured out how to run this business profitably and consistently to generate consistent profits without too much overhead, without a crazy big team. And we're going to teach you to do the exact same way. This is the way to do it. In this day and age that we live in, you don't need a huge team unless you want one, but really there's no reason for it. You have things like AI to help you out. You have technology. And now to this day, where we stand, it is myself, RJ. We have just a handful of virtual assistants on our team, and we are doing deals every single month. We do a mixture of different types of real estate deals. We do wholesale deals, we do fix and flip deals, we do novation deals, and we do what our favorite thing is that I'm going to really be diving deep on is the buy and hold business, accumulating assets that produce a positive cash flow. We're going to be getting into every aspect that I just shared with you: wholesaling, novations, fix and flip, buy and hold. Congratulations on being here. We're not going to let you down. I love this stuff. I'm passionate about this, and this is my way of giving back. We've reached a place in our real estate investing career where we don't need the extra money, right? It doesn't hurt. We're always open to extra money and things like that. But this is a passion project of ours to just share the lessons that we have learned throughout the years and have the opportunity. I get more joy from seeing you guys succeed, high-fiving you over Zoom calls, and helping people through their first or their next deal. I get more joy from that than even our own real estate investing deals. And again, we are still very active in this business. Every week we are either flipping something, fixing something, renting something, or adding a new property to our buy and hold portfolio. So quick overview. In this video series, we are going to be going over all the different aspects of real estate investing. We are going to be getting into the different types of properties that we are the biggest on right now. And this is for the buy and hold business. We're going to be talking heavily on affordable housing, exactly what that means, exactly why we're most bullish on the affordable housing model. We are going to be getting into my entire thesis on affordable housing and why you should adopt this and why it's going to keep you safe and stable so you can do this for yourself. We are going to be getting into seller leads, how we are getting our seller leads. Where do we find these deals and where do we find these properties? We're going to be talking about on-market properties, which essentially are properties that are listed on the MLS, the multiple listing service. There's still great deals out there. And we're going to be talking about off-market deal sources as well. This is where we are targeting motivated sellers with our marketing. We're going to be sharing with you exactly what we do to get our deals. And these sellers call us and we negotiate these deals right over the phone. If you've seen me on social media, you can check out my Instagram. Every single day I'm negotiating with sellers. It's all recorded. And I've come to take a liking to negotiating with sellers, and I kind of have a knack for it. I think what you're going to see, but I'm going to teach you guys to do the same exact thing. And my expectation for myself, I know I'm successful when I can help you guys be successful. When I see you guys winning, I know I'm doing a good job as a coach. So we're going to be talking about finding seller leads. We're going to be talking about converting these leads in seller negotiations, our entire sales process. And it's not complicated, everybody. I think what you're going to find is going through this, you're going to say, this is pretty simple. It's easy. It's simple, but maybe not easy. The biggest thing that stops people from being successful, and I'm going to help you guys through this as well, is just the confidence to get out there and do it. Hopefully by the end of this masterclass video series, you're going to feel pretty confident. You're going to have this training under your belt. You're going to be walking the walk and talking the talk. So finally, we are going to be doing a deep dive into financing properties, specifically your buy and hold properties, because there's a lot of different loan programs out there. And we're going to share with you exactly what we do, what to look for when you're kind of shopping around for financing. And you're going to have the opportunity to work more closely with us if you get value from this masterclass. And if you just want to jump into our private community, that invitation will be made available to you as well. I'd love to work with you closer multiple times a week on a one-on-one basis to really just ensure that you're being held accountable and being successful at the end of the day. So with that being said, everybody, also we're going to be getting into the paperwork, all the paper. It's not that complicated, but you got to learn this stuff, and we're going to be covering it all in this masterclass. Congratulations on being here. I'm very excited once again to bring this information to you, and I will see you all on the next video.